if you park in the parking garage, have a fantastic time with that later. And know that parking is always free when you visit Zanies. Compliments of Dan and City, the management. So if you have not yet, yes, you can clap for that one guy. And if you haven't validated your parking, do so before you leave. It'll save you $15, more money to spend in the club. And if you've never been in that parking garage before, I gotta tell you, it's a great place to go if you want to hear the phrase, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" It may not be funny now, but give it 2 hours. That's a joke you can take home with you. Don't forget your wait staff. How about a nice staff for your lovely servers? Take care of them, and they will, of course, take care of you. On the show tonight, we have J Chris Newberg. Get your headliner. Give him a hand. We also have Jeff R. Curry. Give him a hand also. And we have a bonus comedian. This is an extra comedian at no additional cost to the consumer. This is a guy stopping by for a couple minutes to say hi. He'll have his comedy special on YouTube very soon. How about I stand for Brendan Lemon?
Keep it going for Vince, everybody. Come on. Keep it going for him. Before I begin, do these pants make me look circumcised? Happy New Year, everybody. How you guys doing? Awesome. Awesome. It was a new year. It was a big, 2016 was a big year for me. I came out to my parents. Came out to them. Okay. I sat them down. I thought they had to know the truth. I was like, Mom and Dad, I'm straight. And I looked up and I just saw appointment in my dad's eyes. My mom was sad though. She was like, Brendan, we really look forward to a well-decorated and controversial wedding. And so many Asian grandchildren, Brendan. But I had to let them know their son was nothing but a lousy pussy hound. Oh. It was a big 2016. Actually, I moved to Chicago. That was very cool. I love the area. Yeah, it's great. Dating in Chicago is a little weird. Yes. Yes, it is. Guess who's easy tonight, by the way? 2-drink maximum, I think. Dating in Chicago is kind of weird because of changing gender terms. Okay, like, I'm from Michigan, we didn't have this, but I went on a date with a woman, and on the date, she told me that she was gender fluid. Have you guys ever heard this term before? Like, I'd never heard it before. So I was like, what does that mean? And she goes, well, it means that sometimes I feel like a woman, and sometimes I feel like a man. Yeah, and that took me right out of the date. Because I've never felt like a man. Like, I've never had a moment where I put on a suit and looked in the mirror and was like, this is who I am. So I was like, you gotta tell me what that feels like. So she leaned back in her chair and she waxed poetic for a second, and she goes, it feels like I'm gonna crush the world until it bleeds. Exact quote from the date. And I was like, that is not what a man feels like. Okay, that is what a serial killer feels like. And then she got off on her high horse and she's like, no, I'm destroying the male-defined gender binary and smashing the patriarchy. And other things she read on Jezebel.com. And I was like, all right, look, lady, I don't think you're wrong, but that's a little preachy of you to say in an Applebee's. And then she got really indignant, right? Didn't want to talk to me, and then the waiter brought the bill over. And I was like, by the way, are you feeling like a man right now? So I'd really love to not have to pay this. Oh, man. It was a big year, 2016 for me. I visited France. I had some friends over there in France that I visited. I don't know, by round of applause, has anybody been to Paris, just out of curiosity? Yeah. Yep. I didn't ask you to wave, sir, but that was very polite. I've been to Paris. Paris is beautiful and amazing. It's also disgusting. It's kind of like the world's most beautiful outdoor urinal in a lot of ways. But when I was over there, my French friends were super excited to see me. They were like, Brendan, we're going to drink some beers. We're going to get some bitches. It's going to be amazing, man. And then all my German friends, equally as excited, they were like, Brendan, it's going to be a ripping good time, my friends. I was like, well, calm down, Dieter. But when I was over there, somebody was like, Brendan, you have to go see German stand-up comedy. What? There's Germans with a sense of humor? Let's start there. Here's the other thing. I couldn't even imagine a German person telling the simplest joke, why did the chicken cross the road? This guy'd be like, so, there's a fowl. And he is attempting to traverse the Autobahn. Then there is a second man, and he says to the first man, "But for what reason is this follower trying to cross the road?" Then the first man responds, "Well, very easy, my friend, because the other side is Poland!" Or like a German person trying to tell a knock-knock joke, you know, like, there's a man, he's in a room, and there's a rapping on the door. He goes, "But who goes there?" The answer comes, "CSS!" The SS who? "The answer questions!" Or like, there's all these like classic comedy bits that could have only taken place in English, like Who's on First? You guys know Who's on First? Like, if that had taken place between two Germans, they would have gotten to the bottom of that with the efficiency of two mechanical engineers. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, so Hans, I see you're coaching the baseball team. Who is the man on first base? Yes. Oh, yes is the name of the man? Oh, no, my friend. You see, you are confusing the answer to your question with the name of the man on first base. What a humorous situation this might have been. We are simply having a miscommunication. Well, better go back to drawing engine parts. All right, you guys, thanks so much for having me. Give it up. Vince coming up.
Thank you, go there for Brendan Lemon. Again, just stopping by to say hi for a couple weeks to you guys. On your tables, you got little cards that look like this.